Imagine waking up one day and hearing that the President of the United States wants to buy your country. Not invest in it, not form a partnership, buy it. It sounds unreal. But in 2019, that is exactly what happened when Donald Trump suggested that the United States should purchase Greenland. Yes, Greenland, the world's largest island. So why would a global superpower want to buy a frozen island with just 56,000 people? Let's understand this calmly, logically, and step by step. Greenland is geographically part of North America. Politically, it belongs to the Kingdom of Denmark. But since 2009, Greenland has had self-rule, meaning it controls most of its internal affairs, including natural resources. Denmark still handles defense and foreign policy. Nearly 80% of Greenland is covered by ice. It looks isolated, remote, empty. But Greenland is not empty. It is strategic power. To understand today's tension, we must go back to 1951, the Cold War era. After World War II, tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were rising. The Arctic region became extremely important because missiles traveling between continents would pass over the North Pole. That's when Denmark and the United States signed the Greenland Defense Agreement. Now this is very important. Greenland was not sold to America. The agreement simply allowed the United States to build and operate military bases in specific defense areas. The U.S. could station troops, build airfields, install radar systems, and operate freely within those zones. But Denmark kept full sovereignty. This agreement led to the creation of what is today known as Pituffik Space Base, formerly called Thule Air Base. This base is not ordinary. It plays a major role in detecting ballistic missile launches, tracking satellites, and monitoring Arctic airspace. Even today, it remains one of the most strategically important U.S. military installations in the world. So, legally speaking, the United States already has military access to Greenland. Ownership was never part of the deal. Now, fast forward to 2019. President Donald Trump publicly suggested buying Greenland. Denmark immediately rejected the idea. Greenland's leaders responded clearly. Greenland is not for sale. Trump later canceled a state visit to Denmark after the rejection. But here's the deeper question. Why would the United States even consider buying Greenland? There are three major reasons. First, geography. Look at a global map. Greenland sits between North America and Europe. In a time of rising tensions with Russia and China, Arctic positioning matters more than ever. Missile defense systems rely on Arctic detection. As climate change melts Arctic ice, new shipping routes are opening. Control over these routes could mean economic and military advantage. Second, natural resources. This is where things become extremely interesting. Beneath Greenland's ice lies enormous mineral wealth. Scientists and geological surveys have confirmed that Greenland contains many critical minerals needed for modern technology. These include rare earth elements, essential for electric vehicles, wind turbines, smartphones, advanced magnets, and military weapons systems. Uranium, used in nuclear energy and defense. Gold and diamonds, found in multiple geological regions. Copper, critical for electronics and renewable energy systems. Nickel, used in battery production. Zinc, important for industrial manufacturing. Iron ore, used for steel production. Titanium, widely used in aerospace. Tungsten, vital for heavy industry and weapons. Vanadium, used in strengthening steel and energy storage systems. Graphite, essential for lithium-ion batteries. Platinum group metals, used in advanced electronics and catalytic converters. In fact, Greenland is believed to contain many minerals classified as critical raw materials by Europe. These are minerals considered essential for economic and national security. And here's the geopolitical angle. China currently dominates the global supply of rare earth elements. If the United States secured mineral access in Greenland, it could reduce dependence on China and strengthen its own technological and military industries. But here's the reality. Mining in Greenland is extremely difficult. The climate is harsh, infrastructure is limited, environmental protections are strict. Many Greenlanders are concerned about ecological damage from large-scale mining projects. There has even been political debate over banning uranium mining. This brings us to the most important part of the story: the people of Greenland. Greenlanders are not just living on strategic land. They have their own identity, culture, and political aspirations. Many support eventual full independence from Denmark, but they do not want to simply exchange Danish rule for American control. Their message has been consistent: Greenland's future must be decided by Greenland.